a man in the underground river discovered a 6-meter long Chinese paddlefish trapped in a fishing net. Su Yuan immediately helped cut the net open. However, the paddlefish was still moaning in pain, so Su Yuan carefully examined the fish's body again, but found nothing. Just as Su Yuan was puzzled, the expert team onshore spotted something unusual through the underwater camera. There's a problem. There's an issue with the gills. Director Su, check it quickly. Su Yuan, still confused, comforted the paddlefish while carefully opening its gills. The previously motionless paddlefish suddenly started thrashing wildly. Don't move, don't move. I'm helping you. Su Yuan soothed the paddlefish, gently stroking it with his hand. It seemed to work. The paddlefish calmed down. Then Su Yuan gently opened the gills, only to find a red plastic bag stuck right in the paddlefish's gills. Well, it was actually blocked by a plastic bag. Don't move. Let me get the plastic bag off for you. As Su Yuan wiggled it, the red plastic bag, along with the paddlefish's red blood, was slowly removed. Breathing much better now. Thank you, human. You've suffered. Here, have some food. There's actually food too. Thank you, human. If it can eat, it can live. This paddlefish should be fine now. First the fishing net, then the plastic bag. It's really been through a lot. The team of divers watched the paddlefish eat and smiled. Saving a rare animal fills one with a sense of accomplishment. But the next moment, a cry suddenly came from the paddlefish's mouth. The fish it had swallowed were all vomited out. And it wasn't over. The paddlefish kept vomiting. But it didn't spit anything out. Uncomfortable, so uncomfortable. My stomach feels terrible. The paddlefish kept hitting the rocks on the shore with its belly, trying to alleviate the pain inside through the impact. Su Yuan frowned as he watched. The fish earlier was fine. Why is it vomiting after eating? At this moment, the experts onshore immediately offered a solution. It must have been starving for too long. Plus some gastritis. Director Su, try feeding it some liquid food. See if it eats. Listening to the expert's suggestion, Su Yuan had no choice but to comply. Soon, a bottle of glucose was poured into the paddlefish's body, but the paddlefish vomited again. All the previously administered glucose water was thrown up. It shouldn't be due to prolonged starvation. After thinking for a long time, Su Yuan simply had the paddlefish open its mouth and used a flashlight to check inside, but the paddlefish's esophagus was winding and twisting. Su Yuan looked for a while, only spotting some red fragments, like the plastic bag just retrieved. Hey, Su Yuan didn't bother with the details, reached in directly, and pulled out those red fragments. Another plastic bag. Is this thing in its stomach too? No sooner had the question arisen, the paddlefish vomited again, seemingly because Su Yuan pulled out a piece. This time, the paddlefish finally wasn't dry heaving. With a splash, a mass of black and yellow stuff was vomited out. All plastic bags. I really don't know what to say. Those who litter really deserve to die. There are so many plastic bags. Luckily, Director Su noticed. Otherwise, the consequences would be unthinkable. Director Su, now try feeding the paddlefish some more glucose. See if anything else can be vomited out. The experts and Su Yuan discussed the next steps. Su Yuan listened, fed the Chinese paddlefish some more glucose water. Human, thank you. My stomach finally feels a bit better. Su Yuan rubbed its head. Without saying anything, his mood was somewhat heavy at the moment. Just as Su Yuan was feeling sad, a lost alligator was wandering underwater, looking for Su Yuan. Where has the immortal master gone? He was just ahead a moment ago. But this fish is really delicious. There's another one here. Watch me death roll. This guy seems addicted to rolling. Did another one in the water, making the underwater turbulent, even to the point where the commotion was so loud. Its turtle, the big fellow swam rapidly towards the alligator, had only taken one bite of the fish, when the alligator felt something was wrong. Why do I feel my scalp tingling? Oh my, such a big fish. Can't win this, gotta run. The alligator bolted in a flash. The big fellow watched the disappearing alligator, but gave chase closely. On the other side, Su Yuan had already treated the paddlefish's wounds, preparing to leave. But just at that moment, a large green head emerged from the water. It was the runaway alligator. The alligator got excited as soon as it saw Su Yuan, swimming desperately towards him. Immortal Master, help! There's a big fellow chasing me. Big fellow? What big fellow? No sooner had Su Yuan's confusion arisen, than beneath the water's surface, a dark shadow swiftly approached. The shadow's body was over 10 meters long. Look, there's a shadow in the water. Holy cow, so huge. Su Yuan, just realizing, looked at the water's surface, and saw a massive figure breaking through the water, over 10 meters in body length, a long snout of 2-3 meters, and inside that mouth are densely packed sharp teeth. Terrifying as hell. Damn crocodile. Disturbing me while I'm using the toilet. Watch me bite you to death. Darn it, I couldn't go in the first place. And now you're bothering me. This big guy is very aggressive. Its big mouth snaps fiercely at the air, as if wanting to take a couple of bites out of the crocodile for revenge. Those sharp teeth look just like creatures from the movies. Director Su, hold on. Hold on, this is an itch theosur. A prehistoric creature. H-Thiosaur. You must hold on. We're coming to the scene right away. Suyuan looked at the giant creature before him, feeling a bit stunned, wondering why a prehistoric creature would be in the Yangtze River Basin, until the H-Thiosaur's mouth came a bit closer. He quickly snapped out of it. By the way, Director Shun, when you bring the experts, have them bring some bananas and laxatives. Bananas? Laxatives? Why? Don't worry about it for now. Just bring them. Suyuan didn't have time to explain much. The group carried the injured paddlefish and retreated, but the land by the underground river wasn't large. Soon, there was nowhere left to retreat, just as they were about to be caught by the giant creature. Splashing sounds were heard. It was the experts. They had swum through the tunnel as well. Quick, give me the bananas and laxatives you brought. No puzzled the experts. Still handed over the bananas and laxatives they had brought. Director Su, time was too tight. We only found these spoiled bananas, here you go. After catching them, Suyuan immediately threw several bananas into the H-Thiosaur's mouth. Bite you to death, disturbing me while I'm pooping. Unforgivable.